Hello everyone and welcome back to a Let's Play of Holy Potatoes, a weapon shop. We're getting pretty far into the Let's Play now, although I don't feel like we're very far into the game, owing probably to explanation and also, I'm just kind of playing it at a slow pace, and since this is really the furthest I've ever been, I haven't really played this, I've played it a little bit, but not this far outside of videos, so I'm not 100% sure on strategy, etc. Okay, so in the last video I kind of talked about how I was concerned with our starch income, basically because we're not really, how can I say this, we're not really, the way that we have our smiths allocated right now, they're not putting the maximum amount of stats onto things that they could be. So what's happening is the weapons that we're selling, we're not getting as much starch for them, and therefore we're also kind of hemorrhaging starch because our smiths are leveled up pretty decently, so they're charging us a lot of money. So I think one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to look at our smiths and maybe putting them back in their original configuration so that we can build up a starch buffer. And it looks like we can hire 2 more smiths here, but I'm not really sure how to do that. The game hasn't particularly let me know about that yet. So, okay, so let's see here. Well, Laura Craft was originally our attack person. She was our designer. We've got her on inventor right now, but she's only level of 107, so she's not really adding a lot to it. So why don't we switch her back to designer? It's going to cost us 50 starch. Alternatively, we could make her a craftsman. She would be focused more on speed, but as you can see, she does better with this one. So she is now going to be a designer. We need to repause. Okay. Bulk Bogan was originally our craftsman. Right, he is a 4 of 7 inventor right now. See, if we move him here, we're only going to gain 1 speed, but we're going to lose, we'd gain 1 speed, but we would lose 30 attack. We'd lose 8 accuracy, but gain some magic. So maybe we'll just leave him as an inventor, but we're going to stick him on the speed bench. So you need to be here, mister. And then we'll pause again. Russet Peters is back from shopping, and let's change his smith class. So right now we've got him set to mechanic. I think, which you can see his stats are pretty rough. He was originally a metal worker, which he's pretty dang good at. So we're gonna put him back to metalworking, and it does cost a little bit of money, but that's okay. And then Volender Smith is on his original tile, but he is classed as a mechanic. So if we make him an enchanter again, he's going to gain back 20 magic, but he would lose some accuracy. Tell you what, why don't we leave him on mechanic? Because we're not going to be gaining a whole ton anyways, so let's leave him there and let him gain some levels. Maybe that's the way to go. Maybe instead of having everybody trying to level at the same time, you need to be a little bit more cautious about it. So this means, yeah, they're in their original places. Fantastic. So what are we, our objective is to explore and find 15 items, which we're almost finished with. We probably need to find 1 more item. Do we have anything to sell? That's our inventory. That's not what I want to look at. So we have a fire wand, aka junk. So we need to make some things. That is very obvious. So we've only got 1 place that we can sell to, the Buffet Mountain. There are 3 people there that we can sell to, one of which is very hard to please. So Necromancer Ned is one of the easier ones to please. So he likes daggers, wands, and staffs, primary stat magic, which kind of leans towards wands, but he wants attack. So let's try focusing the magic, and then we can enchant the attack if we need to. Okay, so he leveled up good. Now that's assuming, of course, that the magic gets more than 40 points ahead of the attack, which right now it's not. I'm not sure if it's going to get there really. It's not progressing fast enough. So it looks like no, because if we boosted that, it would be too high, so we'll skip that. Alright. So he probably won't pay us a whole lot of money for that. We have Roland Quickfire. Now this guy right here, it's pretty easy to make an attack axe with speed, but he, since he's higher level, he has a higher requirement to actually pay out some good money. So accuracy bow would be pretty easy with some speed. Hunter's bow, maybe. Put some accuracy on it. We'll see. Okay. Not as well as I would have hoped, but perhaps it will still work out. Okay, UFO sightings. This is going to buff the accuracy even more. That's good. Let's set this thing to speed 3, huh? Okay, so we fell just short of being able to enchant the speed on that. I guess we could try to boost the speed and then enchant the accuracy next time. In fact, let's just try it right now since it's fresh on our minds. So let's boost the speed with Bulk Bogan. So he does alright. Okay. And then the hope is that the accuracy will stay close enough to where we can enchant it up above that speed, which looks pretty good. Okay, so you notice we do have a nimble enchantment now, so that's pretty awesome. Plus 155, but I don't want to go spending that just yet. We're going to use this. Accurate Earth. And that should get this bow set up to sell for a little bit at least. And then, let's see, who's the other person we can sell to? Isn't there? I thought there was one more person. Maybe we don't have a weapon that they would like. Let's look at the town real quick. Yeah, see, there's a warden. Why is he not popping up? That's very strange. He likes sword. Because we don't have anything that he likes. He likes swords and pistols. So because we don't have any of that researched yet, we can't make anything for him. That makes sense. Okay, so back to the workshop. So I guess we're going to have to make something for the vigilante. So we'll make an axe. And how are we going to do this? So secondary stat needs to be attack, primary stat needs to be speed. Alright, well, we'll try boosting the speed right off the bat and see how that works. Okay, so that's going to hurt the quality of the weapon. He's probably not going to pay us very much for this, but the stat allocation is correct. Okay, so let's go sell. And we're not going to sell this or this just yet. We're going to sell this and this and this. Right? Right. And let's, so he needs to go on a vacay. So let's send Laura Crab. And then we'll get, okay, so vacations. We haven't done this yet here. So it's going to cost 1,300 starch, rating 1 out of 5. Oh my god. That's terrible. I feel like maybe we should have came here with some more starch in the bank. Doggy bag grab, huh? Oh, so you can send more than one to the same place. Ah. So it costs more because you can send more than one person. That makes me kind of want to wait, but I don't really want to wait at the same time. Alright, so let's send those two. And then Russet Peters gets to hold down the fort. Alright, so... that's for you. Okay, that's better. So that worked out pretty well. He likes that, so he's going to give us a good amount of starch. See, he'd even pay us for that. And then, yeah, he's like... He's not giving us anything. So what we might want to do is we might actually, since we saw that this guy right here, even though he doesn't show up on the screen, he will take a bow. We might want to do like a speed magic bow and just kind of put that in our memory bank, I guess. What crap is that? 181 starch. It's not even worth the material that we put into it, huh? Okay, so lose some starch, gain some experience. So we'll wait. Okay, so weapons have been sold. Not a whole lot of starch. That's unfortunate. Okay, so an S and an A, that's decent. A C is pretty rough. Alright, so he is now repeat action. Ah, so you can repeat it now. That's cool. So he's happy. And he is elated. So it looks like 1 out of 5. If it's rated 1 out of 5, it'll boost you up 2 mood categories. Okay, time to forge some more stuff. So we were saying that we were going to make, even though he doesn't show up down here, we were going to make a bow. I think, let me look real quick, just to verify what he likes. Primary speed, secondary magic. So can we do a bow? Oops. Can we do a bow that's primary speed, secondary magic? It's gonna be tough, because those are like the 2 worst, those are the 2 worst ones. We could use our enchantment, and that would definitely make sure the speed is the highest one, and then boost the magic. That could give us a good one for him. So we might try that. Braidney Spears. So please, magic, stay higher than the accuracy, please. Okay, this one actually might not turn out too bad. We can actually, we don't have to use the nimble, we can just use the light, and it'll still turn out. Which is good, because I didn't really want to use this. It's so much, and I don't know how rare these are, so I kind of want to sit on it for a minute. And it should still sell for okay to him. And then we're going to make a wand. So, he likes magic and attack, huh? Okay. So boost the magic. Enchant the attack if we have to. It's a lot to keep track of, you know, really. Man, just like so many negative effects going on right now. Just having some really bad RNG. Okay, so Golden Hammer Awards. I'm sure we didn't win anything. We're just gonna kind of skip through this since you guys have seen it before. It's a pretty neat event, and once we actually have something that can go in here, it'll be really cool. But yeah. Right now, it's just sort of for show. I mean, it's cool to look at the different weapons, but it's repetitive. Okay. Wiener shortstop. Really? Okay. Okay, so that's that. Back to work. So we'll have to enchant with the Vicious Power Berry here. And that should work out. Okay, and one last thing that we'll make is the bow for rolling quickfire, accuracy, and speed. Trying to remember how we did this last time. Well, he put a lot of speed into that because he was in a good mood. so it might end up being kind of hard to get the accuracy where it needs to be. Yeah, we can't even boost it up, so we might just keep that bow in reserve, because eventually we should run into somebody who will like that. So maybe this time, instead of boosting the speed, let's boost the accuracy. See how that turns out. Yeah, he's not quite in the same mood as Bulk Bogan was, so he didn't add as much to it. Alright, so another negative RNG event. This is getting a little old. I'd like to see some positive RNG, please. Alright. So we're not going to be able to use an enchantment to fix this thing. So it's just kind of a situation where we can't make it the way that it needs to be regardless. Unless we swapped around some of our smiths, maybe, and took Bulk Bogan off the speed, so that we had somebody on speed who was a little bit less adequate. And I guess we could try that, just to play around with it, so pause. What about you? Okay, so you're definitely not as good. Why don't we move you here? Actually, I've got an idea. So why don't we... Okay, so here's the thing. We know that this guy wants... we know that this guy wants accuracy and speed, right? That's what we know he wants. So he doesn't really give anything. He didn't give a care about magic or attack. So why don't we just take people off magic and attack? You know what I'm saying? So like, move Volender Smith over to here. Stop. And move you over here. Right? Let's try that. See how it works. And then we need to focus accuracy to make sure it stays higher. See how that works out. Is this maybe what we should have been doing all along, is focusing this way instead of burning enchantments and stuff? I don't know. We'll see. But I mean, that definitely satisfied the requirements. So, come on. Can I... pooped in his bowl. Okay. Wouldn't let me click on her for some reason. Send them back to where they belong. Let's go sell some stuff. Okay, so which ones are we going to take here? I think this one was okay. This one... And this one, yeah. I think. Yeah, because he wanted speed and magic on a bow, we've got that. And then this guy wanted the magic and attack, we've got that loaded up. Okay, yeah, that's right. And send you. Okay, so now would be a good time probably to research something. Would be really nice if we could get a sword researched. But it looks to me like a bunch of those look like a bunch of wands to me. And that's an axe. That looks like that's just a dagger, I think. So maybe don't research just yet. Maybe do some more exploration. So we can only explore here. We can send 2 people at the same time, so that's pretty cool. Wonder how a 2-man team actually affects it. Okay, so you're the warden. We did make that for you, and he is willing to pay quite a bit of money for it, so that's cool that we kind of gamed that out of there, out of the system. Okay. Alright. So that did work out much better doing that, so I guess that's definitely a positive thing that we got that set up. We kind of figured that out. So that's going to give us a great deal more starch than what we were getting. Okay, so yeah, that's a lot better. Very good, very good. So long story short, we need to be focusing our people instead of burning boosts. Well, boosts are still good, but burning enchantments, we can hold on to those more so now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. This video might be just a teeny bit short, but in the next video we'll continue to exploit what we've kind of learned about focusing things. Once these two are back from exploring, we probably should complete our objective, and we'll get a new objective, and we'll complete that one. We'll see what it is. So, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Until then, game on.